Pastor been robbing the people. Ain't nothing new. Oh, hell no.
Nigga kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his wife.
God is amazing.
Pastor who made headlines when he was robbed of expensive jewelry during a live stream church service has been indicted on federal charges.
Among the allegations against Lamor Whitehead, that he scammed a parishioner out of $90,000. And as CBS 2's Christina Fan reports, this isn't his first time in trouble with the law.
Pastor known for delivering sermons in designer suits and lavish jewels at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries is being accused by federal prosecutors of obtaining part of his wealth illegally.
Bishop Lamor Whitehead is not guilty of these charges. We are vigorously going to defend these accusations.
According to an unsealed indictment, Whitehead asked for money and other things of value from victims using threats and false promises. He allegedly convinced a parishioner to invest $90,000 of her retirement savings with him, but spent it all on himself. He is also accused of extorting a businessman of $5,000, then convincing the victim to lend him $500,000 more and give him a stake in real estate transactions in return for favors from the city government, which Whitehead knew he could not obtain. Whitehead has made news repeatedly this year, first in July when masked robbers stole an estimated $1 million worth of jewelry from him during a live stream service.
You want to come preach? You want to come preach? You want to come preach? Come on up here.
Then in September, he was briefly detained after clashing with a woman who interrupted him mid-sermon.
We feel that he is being targeted and he is being turned from a victim into a villain.
The bishop has a criminal history and was convicted on 17 counts of fraud back in 2008. The 45-year-old is now charged with 2 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of extortion, and 1 count of making material false statements. In Lower Manhattan, Christina Fan.
Jewelry during a highly publicized robbery at his Brooklyn church. Now, the so-called BLING bishop is also poised to lose his freedom. Lamor Whitehead facing decades in prison after a jury convicted him today on federal charges, including wire fraud and attempted extortion. Prosecutors say he ripped off a parishioner's retirement savings, and tonight her family is speaking for the first time to News 4's Chris Jose.
It's been an emotional roller coaster for the past 4 years.
Rashid Anderson relieved tonight following the conviction of Lamor Whitehead, better known as the BLING bishop for his lavish lifestyle. A Manhattan federal jury today finding Whitehead guilty of defrauding a parishioner and trying to extort a businessman.
It's been a long time coming, and we're very happy to see that the verdict was guilty today.
Rashid's mother, Pauline Anderson, invested $90,000 of her retirement savings with Whitehead. Prosecutors said he spent the money on luxury goods at Louis Vuitton and Foot Locker and even used Anderson's money to make his car payments. Rashid testified.
The BLING pastor, he died for this. He taking people retirement funds. He acquired $500,000 from somebody after he already squoze them for $5,000. I don't understand how they give him $5,000 and that don't go right, and then you figure to give him $500,000. That's wild to me. But this is what the pastor was about. Luxury. He was willing to do anything. Send the collection plate around again. Get the money over there. Looked like he was collecting 5-6 times in one service. Service lasts one hour. He gonna send it around 5 or 6 times. If it lasts 2 hours, it's going around 15 times. He need that money. So, him getting robbed. Why that look like it was a play? $1 million in jewelry. You telling me he was standing up there preaching with $1 million worth of jewelry on? No. That's one. And two, if it was a $1 million worth of jewelry, right? Let's say it was $1 million worth. You were at the church, that seemed like a play. Let me put on $1 million worth of jewelry today. Hey, I need y'all to run up in a church and yeah, we finna do an insurance job. Yeah. It's gonna be even easier because it's witness there. And they gonna speak up. Yeah. Make sure you got everything covered. I see you then. Type of time. That's what it looked like to me. But enough of the jokes for the bling man. 9 years. Is that enough? Y'all leave a comment, let me know. 9 years, that's enough. He took advantage of people. He played the church role in God's name. He played in God's name. And he looked like a dude I used to get my motherfucking weed from you know what I'm saying? I think I know him. That type of time. So you invited that type of energy to you. You lived, you balled out. Now take this 9 years. Living wrong costs. Cost to be the boss. The rainy days gonna come, Mr. Bling Man, and the storm, and now you gotta go through it for playing with people, scamming people out their money. This man been doing this type of thing since 2008, scamming. In this era, that's all people doing now, scamming. So you get caught, you get your issue, deal with it. There's people out here working hard for their money, and then they see something or hear something that's too good to be true, and they dibble and dab, and you take advantage. Man, people be taking advantage of people that don't need to be taken advantage of. There be good people out here losing because of niggas like him. In God's name. But y'all leave a comment. Y'all let me know what y'all think. In the description is the Facebook, the Instagram, the Cash App. If you rocking with the content, Mr. Bling Man. It ain't nothing, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think. And one more thing. You was out here playing in God's name, playing with God's name. Don't go to jail, to the feds, and be in there praying to him now. You played with him long enough. Take your lick, deal with it, and talk to him after you get released after 9 years, because you don't need him within them 9 years. You forfeited your privileges to pray. You stood in the church like a lot of these people still doing. They just ain't got caught yet. You got caught. I'll be back with another.